Peace, love, and light to you, Gemini. Today, I'm going to do a reading for you, Gemini. The name of this reading is Why Did They Ghost You? So we're going to use tarot to try to find the answers to some difficult questions on why you were ghosted. The person you're dealing with may have not told you a thing and decided to make a move and not inform you, left you in the dark about why they left you. So hopefully tarot will help us today to clarify what happened and also to give you a little bit of advice on how to move on. Welcome to my channel. I am Butterfly Tarot. It is I, the butterfly. And yeah, we'll get down to business. We have Jupiter going retrograde, Saturn, Pluto, and Venus. Venus is about to drop. I've forgotten the date for Venus. But Venus talks about people like your family, friends, acquaintances, and things like that. People coming back from the past and wanting to reconcile with you. Or it could be a time where you have cut people off as far as a relationship goes. I mean, it could be hit or miss. It kind of acts like Mercury retrograde a little. But I'm going to get into this reading on why the person you were dealing with had ghosted you, okay? Gotta clear my throat. 6 of Swords in the reverse. This is the energy of the reading. Mentally stuck on something that you need to move on from. This is how you are currently thinking. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I said Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'm sorry. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. This 6 of Swords is a lingering energy. Mentally, you're just stuck. I mean, you're stuck in a bad time right now. It is something that should be given up on, but you're resisting moving on, okay? 9 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups. The Magician. Okay. I'll be clarifying some of these cards. So it appears that the person you were dealing with was someone who was in and out of your life with this Knight of Wands, a fickle energy. This Knight of Wands is a person who comes in, gives you the passion, gives you a little bit of attention, a little bit of desire, and then leaves you confused. This Knight is a non-committal Knight. He's in it for the fun. He likes quick, fast, an instant gratification. Okay, so you probably were dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay, or it's just the energy of that type of person. It's just talking about the energy, the characteristics of that type of person. Um, and it could be a male or female who behaves this way. The genders are not specific. Some genders are specific, like certain cards literally mean a specific energy if we're talking about a person, and other cards are kind of like you can finagle them. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, dropping something, leaving something behind. So this Knight of Wands, which could possibly be somebody who is younger than you, um, dropped you, basically. Two of Pentacles in reverse is to let something go. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is talking about when you want to have a sort of commitment, when you want to work together with somebody, you want to work on a project, or even work together in a relationship, okay? So it's obvious this person let you go and dropped a relationship. No commitment, no working together, no higher commitment, okay? So it's a partnership that fell apart, okay? Because why? The Nine of Cups. Somebody wants to be single. Now, the Nine of Cups is a smug energy. It could be somebody who is self-centered, kind of, they're feeling themselves. The Nine of Cups can talk about wish fulfillment, meaning that personal wish fulfillment, or they see you as wish fulfillment. But with all these reversal cards, that's not the case. This Nine of Cups is talking about somebody who's focused on themselves, that right now they are in think mode and they're thinking about their own best interests, okay? They're thinking about, they're contemplating, they've taken a break, they've taken a pause, they've pulled back from the connection, um, either to think over things concerning the connection, because what it looks like this person is contemplating or thinking on, or what they have thought through, is this Knight of Cups in the reverse, another fickle energy. This person who comes in and out of your life, these energies are very similar. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands are very similar energy, because they talk about a person who comes and goes, who has fickle energy, who doesn't know what they want. But this particular knight, the Knight of Cups, when he thinks of love and romance and things like that, now it could be that he has drawn his love, because the card is in the reverse. But this is also talking about a person that when they act in an emotional way in a relationship, they're only looking for what serves them, what satisfies them, which goes back to these other cards. It's talking about this person is focusing on what makes them happy and not necessarily what makes you happy. Okay? Now we have the Ace of Cups here. Okay? So the Ace of Cups is talking about a new beginning, a new relationship, okay? A new relationship that is being started. So with all of this, it's telling me that a person has pulled back their affections and had eliminated the relationship, ended this relationship with the two between the two of you, because they want to put their energy elsewhere. They want a new beginning in love elsewhere, okay? And why is it that they want this new beginning in love? Because of the Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse talks about an unhappiness, an emotionally unhappiness, and a lack of emotional fulfillment, a lack of success within one's family life, within one's personal life. It depends on what type of reading it is, but it's talking about somebody who is not happy with the family dynamics, who's not happy, who feels like they are emotionally unfulfilled, okay? because this person feels emotionally unfulfilled, they feel as though that this relationship is not giving them what they want. They have decided, the Magician card, they have decided to take their energy elsewhere so that they can start something new with somebody else, somewhere else, because the situation that they had with you was not fulfilling them emotionally. It was not making them happy. And that's like a cut and dry kind of, it's pretty much, it's a short reading. It says, it explains itself. It's just talking about you still being stuck in your head about the situation. It's something that you need to move on from, but you're not moving on from this situation. This person already made their decision. This person was inconsistent too. They were inconsistent because with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, that means somebody who is in and out of your life. And with them being knights, it could be that they behave immaturely. Like, if you're, considered to be an adult, because the knights, they represent young adults, okay, or like like from like late teens to like, I would say mid 20s. That this person, they didn't take things seriously the way that they should as far as a relationship goes. And because it's fickle energy, it's talking about somebody who is immature, and who, they would not know how to truly appreciate a relationship, because they're really not ready for a relationship. They're really not ready for a commitment. So they're just all over the place, and they're kind of like smug and self-serving. They could be indulging in alcohol with these Nine of Cups, want to drink and party. you know uh, Cups can represent emotions, but it can represent overindulgence as well. So this person, they want a new start in love elsewhere, because the situation that they had with you, to them, was not emotionally fulfilling them. They just, but that's exactly what these two cards are saying. These two cards are saying that the person that you were dealing with is immature and wouldn't know how to appreciate a real commitment and a real relationship. So they undervalue the relationship, and they very well can be, or could have been, like, seeing you in a negative light from their own perspective. Like they weren't able to see you for who you were in the relationship. So because of their own lack of maturity, trying to get the words out. Yeah, when you're dealing with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, it leaves you feeling uncertain in your relationship. It leaves you uncertain and very frustrated, because you're dealing with somebody who is emotionally and mentally immature, who acts on a whim instead of actually thinking things through, and thinking about the consequences of their momentary actions. Okay, I'm going to clarify some of these cards. Mm. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, can't make this up. I wanted to clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. What is this person dropping and letting go of? They're letting go of Two of Cups. They're letting go of you. Why are they letting go of you? Why have they let go of you? Because of the Eight of Cups. They felt as though that this relationship was not emotionally fulfilling to them. That goes back to this 10. They felt like there was not going to be any success within this relationship. It was unsuccessful. So now they are manifesting love elsewhere. They want to go off and start something new elsewhere, okay? This person feels, they think highly of themselves and they value themselves in such a way where, yeah, they serve them. I mean, most people act like that, unfortunately. Wow. To clarify the Knight of Cups, we've got, in the reverse, we've got the Judgment. This person has made the judgment to withdraw their love from this situation, okay? So you were ghosted because this person just felt like they were unfulfilled within the connection. It's not saying that there's a third party situation, that they cheated on you or something like that. It's just saying that this was not fulfilling for them. It's not what they wanted. And to tell you the truth, they really don't know what they want. You know, they're just trying to do whatever fulfills their needs at the moment, okay? And that's an unfortunate thing because we're dealing with people's emotions here, and this is like a stab. This is a stab in the heart. This is that Three of Swords energy. Temperance. Okay, I said temperance for the Nine of Cups. I'm saying these things in my head. I'm like saying them quietly for the clarification of that. And that means that when you get the Temperance card, it's talking about somebody is trying to become balanced, okay? So this person, I'm going to take away he or she is smug, and I'm going to replace it with he or she is trying to balance themselves out, mind, body, and spirit, balance out their emotions because they realize that they are not ready, you know, that, or they were not ready for this commitment. Or it can be talking about that after the ending of this relationship, this person is taking this time to balance themselves out. Bow, bow, bow. Okay? After making a judgment, they're taking some time to themselves before they can manifest love elsewhere. But this just what this situation didn't work out for them. And obviously it didn't work out for you, and I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna pull one more card. This Magician card. Justice in the reverse. Okay. The scales were unbalanced. Okay. The scales were unbalanced in this relationship. All right. It seemed like an unfair situation. You know, what the justice just means that there's an imbalance, and an evening of the scales need to be made. That even with this person ghosting you, there's a possibility that this person may feel as though that they have done you wrong. They have led you on. Page of Swords, gathering information, communication. Mm. Oh, okay. Hold on. One more. Strength card. Okay. Mm. With this Page of Swords, it's talking about a person, with this particular deck, it's talking about a person who communicates um, abruptly. They don't think about what they're going to say before they say it. The pages, they're messengers. They talk about gathering information and also sending messages. Okay, so it looks like this person is trying to be strong right now with the Strength card to not send a message. I guess this person has a conscience. Even though things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to, they might be coming back to you during this Venus retrograde to apologize, possibly. Let's see. Well, this was a twist. Magician manifesting something that, because it was imbalanced, trying to right a wrong, because justice in reverse is imbalanced, and but this page is truthful communication, but also the strength card talks about like trying to find the courage to deliver this message. So, that's okay. Well, it looks like this person wants to come back to clear the air, even though they may have ghosted you. With this magician, okay, it's talking about, wanting to manifest something new, but with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about not being happy emotionally. But now we're looking at the possibility for that this person may feel as though that if they try to come back to you so that you will hear them out, to speak truthfully to you, that it's not going to be successful, and that it's going to take strength and courage to do that. Okay, because with the justice in the reverse is saying that trying to right a wrong. Okay, one more. Well, it started out bad, but it looks like it can turn around for you. Oh yeah, what'd I tell you? Wow. Huh. Okay. Four of Wands. Higher commitment. Wanting to commit yourself to somebody. Possibly a marriage. So after all this drama, it looks like this person is trying to gather up the strength to come back. That though in the past they may have felt like they were emotionally unfulfilled within the relationship and they had chosen to walk away, it looks like later on down the line, or as of now, and most likely it's going to happen within this Venus retrograde, that this person is building up the momentum to come back to you. Okay, I'm going to pull a few advice cards and then we're going to wrap this reading up, alright? Gemini, I guess not all is lost, but you still gotta be careful because this person, they got some playerish ways with them. You know what I mean? You need them to be serious. You need to demand the truth for them to be serious within their commitment, because that Knight of Wands is a player card too. Just breathe. Rest and reconsider. While to reserve rewards, and what else? Darkest fears. Okay, so you got 3 nines. 999. Look that up. Nines are on the cusp of 10. Tens are endings. Whenever something is a 10, it's an ending, but it can also be a new beginning, because tens, 1 plus 0 equals 1, which talks about new beginnings. But nines are, you're on the cusp of major change, okay? And what is this for? Just breathe. I believe that's the Four of Swords. Hold on for a second. I'll give it to the book. Well, you don't have any major arcana here, so you should be good. Yeah, Four of Swords. Yes, the Four Swords. Okay, the Four Swords appeared within the reading. It's talking about taking that along with that Nine of Wands with this rest and reconsider. It's talking about take some time out for yourself because you have a lot on your mind, okay? Nine of Pentacles is talking about you being single, okay? Well-deserved rewards. It's talking about focus on making that money, okay? Focus on getting your priorities straight. And with the darkest fears, it's talking about facing the dark night of the soul. So you have just breathe, rest, and reconsider. Well-deserved reward. And, darkest fears. Okay? So take a break, do some contemplation. Think if you really want this, because you obviously have some fears about this. And right now you're single, you're solo, okay? Working on yourself. But this darkest fears is the Nine of Swords, okay? And the Nine of Swords talks about worries and things that bother the mind, bogged down. You're constantly thinking and worried. And the worry is if you go back to this person, how is that going to turn out for you? Lead, that's the Emperor, okay? So the Emperor tells you to take charge, okay? The Emperor is ambitious, okay? And he also focuses on finances. So right now, maybe you should be just focusing on like building yourself back up financially, putting your energy into things that will give you life, tangible things. Maybe take up a trade or, learn something new to distract yourself from this situation, okay? But it talks about take control of your life. Be ambitious, okay? Make a plan and go through with that plan, okay? So, as with all these readings, they tell you to focus on yourself and reconsider. If you want to get back with this person, that's totally up to you. But you have to take time to consider all the possibilities of how this will turn out for you, okay? Because it looks like this person is coming back after ghosting you, okay? So all is not lost. But first you got to face these fears. If you take that person back, what type of fears will you be left with? So you need to let this guy slide right up for the hair, replace those fears, and take back your power and determine what it is that you want to do with your life, okay? All right, that is your reading, Gemini. Thank you for sticking around with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out for personal readings, but I'm not trying to jump. I'm just getting my channel together. Not really trying to jump into that. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at oh gosh, I don't even know my email address. I'll put it in the description box below. All right. Thank you for joining me again. I want to say peace, love, and light to you all. Peace and so much love. Thank you. Bye-bye.